Hi friends, this is Navya. Welcome back to our channel Electrical Tech Vision. I hope that today's session is a good session for you. Why? Because today's topic is that the differences between the electrical and magnetic parameters. So these are the basic elements to the electrical engineering students to get the minimum knowledge about this. So now we can go through it one by one. So our topic is that differences between electrical and the magnetic parameters. So I'm taking left side as that electrical parameters, and I'm taking the right side as magnetic parameters. So these are the basic parameters for an electrical engineering students to get a clear idea about these. So now we can go through it one by one. So first I am considering in electrical parameters. First one is that current. So this current is denoted with the letter SI, and it states that the flow of electrons and a closed loop is called as a current, and it I equal to what we get dq by dt. It means the rate of change of charge with respect to the time is called as current, and its units are amperes. And coming to the magnetic parameters, we have that here flux. So we have that flux, and it will be denoted with the letter pi, and it states that the imaginary lines around the magnet called as magnetic flux. So the imaginary lines around the magnet called as a flux, and its units are Webers. And coming to the electrical parameters, we have that second element is that we have that resistance. So resistance, it will be denoted with the letter R, capital R, and it says that it is a property of electrical materials which can opposes the electrical current. Electrical current is called as resistance. So it is a property which can opposes the electrical current is called as a resistance. It will denoted with the units as ohms. So these are the units of this resistance, and we can denote these units in a simple manner like this, ohms. And coming to the magnetic parameters, we have that here reluctance here, and it will be denoted with S, with the letter S here. So it is a property of magnetic materials which opposes the magnetic flux, is called as the reluctance, and units of this reluctance is that ampere turns per Weber. So units are ampere turns per Weber. And coming to the electrical parameters, the third element is that we have current density. So this current density is denoted with the letter J, capital J here, and it can states that the electric current per unit cross-sectional area is called current density, and units of J equal to, we can get that I by A. It means the electrical current per unit area, and it is also written in the form of charge format Q by T into A. So I also written as from this current equation Q by T. So Q by T into A. So units of this current density is that ampere per meter square. Ampere per meter square of units. Coming to these magnetic parameters, we have that flux density, and it will be denoted with the letter B, and it can defines that the amount of magnetic flux present for certain amount of area is called as flux density, and we can write it flux density B equal to pi by E. So the amount of flux present for a certain area is called as flux density, and units of these flux density is that Weber per meter square. And coming to these electrical parameters, the fourth one of this electrical parameter is that we have electric field intensity here. So this electric field intensity is denoted with the letter is E, capital E, and it can states that it is the force per unit charge, E in electric field. So it defines that it is the force per unit charge in electric field is called as electric field intensity. So we can write it as E equal to F by Q. So F by Q we can write here. It means whatever the force is there, that will be respective to the electric field. It means it is the force per unit charge, and the units of this is, we have that nano per coulombs, or we can also write it as volt per meter. So mainly we are using this nano per coulombs as the units for this electric field intensity. So many criteria we are using mostly. And coming to the magnetic parameters, we have that here. Magnetic field intensity. We have magnetic field intensity in magnetic parameters here. So it will be denoted with the letter capital H. It defines that it is the amount of force which is acting on unit north pole. So it is the amount of force which is acting on unit north pole is called as magnetic field intensity. So we can write this H equal to Ni by L here. We can write it Ni by L. And units of this magnetic field intensity is that ampere turns per meter. So the ampere turns per meter is the units for the magnetic field intensity we have. Here next element of electrical parameter is, that is the fifth one, is that we have permittivity, and it will be denoted with the letter epsilon, and it defines that it specify the storage capacity of a dielectric material, a dielectric material is called as permittivity. So here coming to dielectric material means that the material which can store the electrical energy is called as a dielectric material. So examples for a dielectric material is that we have capacitors, vacuum. So these are the examples for a dielectric material. And here epsilon, we have a formula epsilon equal to epsilon naught, epsilon naught. So here whatever the epsilon naught is there, that is the absolute permittivity. And here whatever the epsilon naught is there, this is the relative permittivity. Here epsilon naught equal to, we have a value that is the 8.854 into 10 to the power of minus 12 farad per meters. So whatever the relative permittivity is there, that will be depending upon the different criteria. For example, for air we have one. So like that, depending upon the elements, we have na relative permittivity. And coming to the magnetic parameters, we have that for the one. So we have here permeability. So the element is permeability. It will be denoted by the letter as mu. So it can defines that. It can states that the ability of magnetic flux. The ability of magnetic flux is called permeability. It means the name itself says that the ability means the capability of producing the flux. The amount of capability of producing the flux is called permeability. So it is the property, it is one of the property of this magnetic parameters. And it having this, the unit, the mu, having the equation of mu equal to mu naught mu on. Here whatever the mu naught is there, that is the absolute permeability. And here whatever the mu r is there, that is the relative permeability. And this whatever the relative permeability is there, this is also like to the permittivity. It will be depending upon the materials, different types of materials. And here mu naught also having a value, mu naught equal to 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 Henry per meters. And next, coming to the electrical parameters, we have that another parameter 6.1 is that EMF. So EMF means that electromotive force. So it states that it is the driving force for current. It is the driving force for current. So units of this EMF is volts. So these are the units for this EMF. And coming to the magnetic parameters, we have that MMF, magnetomotive force, electromotive force and magnetomotive force. Here the magnetomotive force states that it is the driving force for magnetic flux. It is a driving force for magnetic flux. And units of this MMF is ampere turns. Ampere turns are the units of MMF. And we have another parameters is in electrical is that. So that is the conductance. So these will be denoted by the letter capital J. It states that it is the reciprocal of resistance. It's the reciprocal of resistance. It means G equal to 1 by R. Here the function of resistance is to oppose the flow of electrons. But here the function of conductance is that it can allows the flow of electrons. So that's why whatever the conductance are inversely proportional. From this equation we can observe that. So units of these conductance is that in generally resistance have ohms. Here whatever the conductance is the reciprocal. It means its units are reverse of this resistance, and the symbol is denoted with like this. And coming to this magnetic parameters, we have that permeance. So permeance, it will defines that reciprocal of the reluctance. Here, reciprocal of reluctance, it means it equal to the 1 by reluctance. So here resistance. Here whatever the reluctance, the main function of the reluctance in the magnetic parameters is that it will opposes the flow, it will opposes the flux. Here the function of permeance is it can allows the flux in it. So here the units of this permeance is that Weber per ampere turns. So these are the basic elements of electrical parameters and magnetic parameters. I hope that you get a clear idea about this. Thanks for watching my videos. For more updates, like, share and subscribe my channel.